guys, it's water time because I managed to snag a water bottle. What up with it? And I'm going to need to go to bed like immediately after this, so coffee probably wouldn't be the best idea. Also, behold my really fancy hand right now. I went to light a candle because when I came into my room it smelled a little funny. So I was like, well, I'll light a candle. That's cool. So I got a bunch of like the soot all over my hand and it won't come off. So that's fun. But hey, I got millions of glow sticks, so who cares? Oh, I wish that it was darker. Should we turn off the lights? Should we have a glow stick party? Kat, you want to have a glow stick party? Wait, hold up. Alright, okay. Alright. Yeah! Woo! Woo! Okay. That's enough of that. That's enough of that frivolity going on. Wait. Are you gonna? Yep, there we go. My lamp is like one of those spooky lights that would be in a haunted house that like flickers, except it doesn't do it on purpose. It's not like when you have it in a circuit and it like tells it when to flick out. It just does it. I go. Oh, lamp. Also, I miss my cat. He's so cute. Also, look at this. Look at this beauteousness that happened. I don't even know, man. There's a, at VidCon, there was a booth. One of the maker sections was for the mom's view, and they were like, look, have you free braids? And I was like, what? I don't know how to braid my hair. You'll braid my hair? And they were like, yeah, what kind of braid do you want? I was like, well, if you could make my hair look awesome, that would be cool. And the guy started laughing, so he made my hair look awesome, and I was like, yeah, that's exactly the sort of thing that I wanted. A thing that got my bangs out of my face, and also made me look like maybe I could be an extra on Game of Thrones. That's all I wanted, and I got it. It happened, so that was really exciting. I'm sorry that, like, hotel internet and all that stuff was just messing up everything. I wasn't able to put out the videos that I wanted to, but believe me, you know what sucked? Not having internet for a couple of days. I am not used to that bonkersness. Hi, kidders. Bye, kidders. So, yeah, coming home, I was like, oh my gosh, I can check Tumblr and Twitter and the internet. I can check the internet. And I finally got to see what my iPhone video looked like. It didn't look as bad as I was expecting. So I'm glad that that worked, that that's an option for the future. That's very, very, very good to know, because I've been terrified to try to do that for a long time now. So now I know that is a thing that can happen at some point if I would like. I am going to be putting together like a VidCon vlog. I might put it on Press Heart. I haven't decided. It doesn't really suit Press Heart though, because it's not like a gaming event. It's a vlogger event, so I should probably go on here, huh? Yeah, I'll put it on here. Yeah, we'll put it on here. What? Yeah, I got sick again today. I don't know why. I don't know what's up with that. It was really sad. It was about the same time of day. It was like mid-afternoon, and I was like, I do not feel good, and Courtney didn't feel good either. And I was texting with Erin Sievers, and she didn't feel good either. And I was like, oh, why do we all not feel good? So, we all, Courtney had to go meet up with some people. I was like, peace out, homie. I went directly to our room and laid in bed and watched Chopped. Do you guys know what Chopped is? Because I love that show. So, Food Network was happening. I was like, alright. At first, my go-to was Cartoon Network. But every time I've gone to Cartoon Network, last night, it was Adult Swim, and they were doing the You Might Be on a Drug section, where it's just crazy nonsense happening. But then it was followed up by an episode of Metalocalypse, so it was totally fine. And I knew what episode it was, like, immediately, which made me go, oh no, Self, what are you doing with your life? So that was last night. And then today when I went to Cartoon Network, it was like all infomercials, and I got really, really confused. So then I tried to go to the Game Show Network, and they were playing the Newlywed Game, and I had no idea that one chick from The View is now hosting it. That is an issue. I used to love the Newlywed Game, like the old Newlywed Game. Oh, that show is the best, but this was my first time trying to watch modern Newlywed Game. Terrible. Although, you do get to see them get really offended with each other. One of the questions, oh my gosh, one of the questions was, your husband thought that this body part is something you would want to change about yourself. It was so good. It was so good. This one girl was like, oh, probably my thighs. You know, most women that wind up being like curvy at some point are like, I don't want some of this thigh action that's happening. So I was like, all right, I've been there before. And she was like, yeah, probably my thighs. I've talked about that a lot. And he lifted up the card and he had said her mouth, and she was like, why would you think that I would want to change my mouth? And he was like, no reason. And there was a really awkward pause, and I was like, oh no! Oh no! And then the other one, oh, what did the other chick say that was so funny? Oh, I think she said she'd want to get rid of, like, some of her stomach. And her husband had said that her arms were bigger. He was like, yeah, she'd want like thinner arms. And she was like, I've never said that. It was so funny. It was so funny to me. I wish, because I can't remember if they like switch it up every episode, or I don't even know how the modern one works now. But I wished that I had been there for when like the women answer the questions and the men guess them, because it does not matter. Either way, the person who's guessing gets really butthurt. It's like, why would you say that? Do you not know me at all? Oh, and there's always the one couple who totally knows each other, like, to a T, and all of their answers are the same. Hilarious. Yeah, so I was watching that for, 5 minutes, and then went, not feeling this. So then I kept flicking the channels, and it was Chopped, and I was like, yes! So I watched 2 episodes of Chopped, and Iron Chef, I almost said Iron Gamer, Iron Chef, and then they tried to play the same episodes of Chopped again, and I was like, what? No? Now I have to find something else to watch, and I got really irritated. So I just turned off the TV instead, because I was hungry, and I ate a universe of pretzels. I don't know, man. It sucks that during VidCon was when I was having really major stomach problems. So I was getting all sorts of texts like, hey, we're gonna go in the hot tub. You like want to come? And I was like, yes, but I don't want to get up. I don't want to move, because I know that the second I start moving, everything gets angry. So, there was like a big maker party that happened tonight. I was like, all right, Courtney, let's discuss, because I need to either leave tonight or leave really early, because I have Anime Expo tomorrow, and I realized that I had not discussed it with her at all, and I was like, well, I'm totally cool with you, like, chilling in the hotel room, and I can always, like, leave tonight with somebody else who's gonna leave tonight. And Courtney was like, no, I'm totally cool leaving tonight. I was like, oh, okay. So we packed up the car, and then I knew that that there was like a certain cost per night for parking. So I said, I want to go to the front desk and ask them how paying for that works, because I don't want us to like try to leave and then have it be like, oh, you need to pay, etc. So I went to the front desk, and I went to the dude. I was like, hi, we've been here for a few days, and I need to pay for our parking. Do I do that as we're leaving, or do I do it now? And he said, oh, you can do it now. Let me look you up. So he looked at my name, and he was like, okay, cool. So when are you leaving, or do you want to put like a credit card down to pay for the days? And I said, no, we're going to be leaving tonight, so I need to pay for the days that we've been here. And he said, okay. And then he stared at me for a second, and he started typing something in, and he was like, oh, if you're leaving tonight, I actually can't do that. And at first I was like, oh no, are you about to tell us that we like can't leave tonight? Because that is dumb. Like, that's not okay. I will figure out a way for us to leave. And he said, no, I can't. It's like, you'll be leaving too late in the night for me to do that. So what I'll do is I'll just give you a free pass. And I was like, what? He said, yeah, I'll print you off a free pass, so it'll just be like guest parking. So he printed this like little slip off and handed it to us, and he was like, yeah, just put that in the machine and then, you know, it'll just let you out. And I was holding it, I was looking at him like this, I was like, are you sure? Are you positive? And he was like, yeah. I said, okay. Then we walked away, and Courtney turns to me and she goes, he did not understand, I don't think. I don't know if he was just being really nice, but I don't think he understood what we were saying, like that we had already been here for a few days. I was like, no, he did, because he looked us up. He knows when we checked in, like... Free parking. Parking is $25 a night there. That is not valet, by the way. That is not valet. That is just straight up parking. What? It's insane. And we got out for free. Oh my god. We got free! Oh my god, we got free parking for all those nights. That just made it all so worth it. It was great. And all the glow sticks that we stole. I got to put on all of the, like, greeny toned ones. And go to the maker party, and everybody was like, oh my god, why do you got the glow sticks? It's like, girl, we got these nights ago. We stuck them in the fridge. Ugh. Yeah, dude. That was my day. I did definitely vlog some stuff though. So I will plop that all together. I have this really creepy footage of me because Charlie McDonald from Charlie is so good like Charlie is so cool like I'm so tired. Charlie is so cool like was doing like constant signing basically all of VidCon. So both days that I was there, there was a huge line of girls who were like, oh my gosh, his hair is like so adorable and I love his accent. Just waiting for him. And so I like here's him and here's the huge line of girls, and I just like walked like this and then just zoomed in my camera on him, and I was like, so that's gonna be in my vlog. Me just being like, ugh, it's Charlie signing stuff. I'm like far enough away that you're gonna be like, but I didn't want to get so close that his men would come up to me and be like, yo, you gotta pay for that footage. And be like, I gotta go. So, yeah. A lot. A lot went on, and yet I had to spend so much time in the hotel. It's very bizarre, but I hope that you guys had an awesome weekend. Tomorrow we're going to Anime Expo. My wig is in the background right there. So excited about it. And if you're going to be at Anime Expo, maybe I'll see you. And if not, I hope you have an awesome day tomorrow, and we will discuss after Anime Expo. Excellent. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah!